Hey, Scruffy. So, not early tonight. About 10 minutes early, but not a hour early. So I have, let's see, same as before. So I got your super supper, your kibble, your chicken skin, and your earth. So, are you gonna come in, or are you gonna? Oh, you're gonna come in. Okay, now you're gonna go out. Glove on. And okay. So today is, I think, the last day of the nice weather. I checked the forecast, and it's really going to heat up tomorrow and the following days. So it looks like it's going to be another little heat wave, and I'm worried it's going to be an uncomfortable one. There are indications that this next heat wave might not be too bad, but it's starting to change, and it looks like it, might be hot. So today was nice. It was very similar to yesterday, although the house has been a little warm or hot. I think just all the warm weather we've been having, plus the hot days, have been slowly heating up the house, and now the house is at a point where it's not losing heat fast enough to cool down. So it's trapping in the heat. And it's getting a little uncomfortable. So you may have seen the video from last night. But I left one of the doors open to cool down the house last night. This was about a little less than 2 hours after dinner. And Scruffy found the open door, and he meowed at it. And he meowed loudly enough that he caught my attention, and it looked like he wanted more food. So if you saw that video, I gave him more food, and he acted, so one, he seemed really hungry, as if I hadn't even fed him. But on the other hand, he was also very skittish and defensive, so he was hissing at me a lot, and he was keeping his distance. So, as I mentioned, he's only really friendly here at dinner time before I feed him. And all other times, he's very defensive. And so, it was a weird superposition last night where he was both seemingly hungry but also skittish. And I'm not sure why for both, because I had just fed him. Oh, he's coming up. I had just fed him, and we've been doing this for over a year and a half. Don't know why he's so skittish. Yeah, climbing again. So the house cooled down last night after I left the windows and door open. So today in the house was okay. I'm worried the next few days it's going to get hot again. So tonight I probably won't leave the door open, but the following days I might. So Scruffy may be opportunistic and he may continue meowing at the door and in the night for more food, even though I just fed him. So we'll see what he does. So today I decided to go for a run. So I'm going to try to do the long run today. But I wasn't really feeling it. So I went to sleep really late last night. Been having trouble sleeping to begin with, and then I was working on something kind of late last night, and then I got to a point where it's like, oh crap! I realized there was something I needed to do. I knew it needed to be done. I kind of wanted to get it done before I went to sleep because I figured it'd be on my mind if I didn't. So I stayed up even later to work on it. So I went to sleep extra late last night. And so I woke up kind of late this morning. And so I got a late jump on the day. And so by the time I went out for my run, I think just probably the not good night of sleep probably made me feel lethargic. So I wasn't really feeling energetic during my run. But I'm using a different pair of socks, and they're not very good. And yes, my toes felt like they're rubbing and probably gonna blister if I wasn't careful. So time-wise, my run was terrible, and I just after I finished my third lap, felt like I could do more, but at the same time, I didn't really want to do more. So I ended up splitting the difference. I did half a lap, roughly. So 3.5 laps, kind of miserable. But the other thing that kind of wanted me to push it was if it is going to heat up significantly in the following days, it's not going to be good running weather. So today was my last chance to run in a reasonably temperatured weather. I think the heat's probably going to push me to try to go for a bike ride again, because I don't know how I want to run in the heat. Biking's a little more tolerable if it's not too hot. But I'm actually a little later tonight because I went for a run kind of late. And if it's going to get really hot, then I'm going to be pushing my runs and bike rides much later. Trying to avoid the peak sun intensity hours. Okay, I think we're getting close to food time here. Okay, let's eat your food. Okay, here you go. So, I noticed last night when I fed Scruffy his dessert, his fur already kind of looked a little messy. Looked like he'd been grooming it pretty hard, and his saliva was drying up and made it look crusty. And I just brushed him less than 2 hours before that. Okay. So let's see. This morning I saw Scruffy on the table. Since I got up a little late, it was mid-late morning, and he happened to be awake, and he saw me. Or I think he coincidentally was waking up as I was just coming out, and I grabbed my camera. And we stared at each other for a short while. So unfortunately, I think Scruffy's starting to think that when he can stare at me on the table at the window, I think he's interpreting that as I'm going to come to the door. Or maybe he's interpreting it as if I jump off the table and walk to the door, he'll come out. And that wasn't actually my intent. So he actually did jump off the table, and then he walked over here to the door. I thought about bringing out his water, but as I said, I got up late, and I was just trying to get my day going, and I needed to get stuff started. And I didn't really feel like bringing out the water at that point. So I said, nah, screw it. Maybe a little later. So I think I don't know how long he stayed here, but yeah, I didn't come out. Then later on, I think it was an hour or two later, it's getting close to lunchtime. He was back on the table, and I think he woke up and saw me again. And so he played kind of the same game again. So he looked at me, and then he actually started moving to jump off the table. And it looked like he was about to jump down, and then he decided against it. And I was wondering why he decided against it. So I wonder if he doesn't like the impact of jumping down, or if he just didn't like that spot, or if he just changed his mind. So he jumps up on the table a lot, so I'm thinking he probably doesn't mind the impact that much. I was thinking if I had a soft cushion or something like that, I could leave it on the deck somewhere, but it'd probably blow away or get infested with stuff or something, so I don't know. I did put a step stool next to the table, but he doesn't use it, so. So anyway, I decided to start getting ready to bring out the water. I disappeared from the kitchen window, and he eventually, I heard a thump, so he did decide to jump down off the table after I disappeared from the window. So good thing I actually did come out, because I could have just left, go back to what I was doing, and jump down for nothing again. So I thought it was a little interesting that he decided to jump down after I disappeared from the window. So anyway, I came out and brought out his water. He didn't strike me, I think, as nothing really, I think, struck me as particularly interesting. I don't think he was exceptionally hissy or defensive or meowy. He was kind of in that neutral area again. So I left water, went back in, and tried to go about my day. Get caught up with things. I'm probably all messed up now because I went to sleep too late. I woke up too late. Scruffy's eating slower tonight. It's probably all the extra food I've given him. I've been giving him extra chicken skin the past few days. I've been putting in a little bit of extra kibble. And then, of course, on top of that, I fed him that dessert last night. And then I've been putting the earth in there. I don't know if that affects anything, but figured time I give him another round of earth to potentially deworm him. I don't know if Scruffy has worms. I kind of presume it's very likely since he's a feral cat. But I did deworm him. He's chewing a little funny. But that means he's not going to throw up. Good. He recovered. I don't want the vomit drama tonight. But anyway, as I mentioned, yeah, so I figure he probably needs a deworming treatment just because he probably picks up random things. But yeah, I think I was planning to give him a deworming a little more frequently, but I checked the video records, and I think it's been almost a year. I think I treated him for about a month. So I think I read the treatment should be anywhere from 2 weeks to a month. So let's see. On the way to the run, so I saw the porch cat, and then on my way back, I saw the porch cat again, and I caught it. I think just as the woman was bringing out the dinner. So I saw the porch cat being fed for once. So the porch cat, doesn't seem to be afraid of the person who feeds it. Walked right up to the person. Not like Scruffy here, who stays very defensive. I didn't see any other cats. So I haven't seen the twins in a while. I haven't seen Boots in a while. I haven't seen the white cats in a while. I haven't seen the Siamese cat in a while. I've seen the friendly cat and his pal in the past couple weeks, though. I haven't seen that really friendly orange sherbet cat. I'd like to see that one again. That one was really friendly. I like the friendly cat. So I think Scruffy's almost done. So I think now it's just a matter of licking the pate smears off the bowl. But yeah, I don't think Scruffy is as hungry tonight. The extra food I've been giving him is probably adding up. So, he's going to move the balls, but he doesn't look interested. Yeah, he's not interested. I moved the balls. There's quite a bit of pate smear. Okay, folks. Guess that's it for tonight. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.